Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. And as you may know, tomorrow is the Game Awards 2020, and I will be streaming our reactions to the entire show. It starts at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the pre-show. I do want to watch the pre-show because they're going to announce a couple cool things. I think they're going to have they're going to show like Nier Replicant, the remake or remaster, and like have like a Persona like performance or whatever, like the music. So it's like, all right, I mean, we gotta watch that, right? I mean, whatever. Add another 30 minutes to the already going to be like 3-4 hour show. Who cares? At this point, might as well. But I'm very excited. I'm always excited for the Game Awards, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I will be streaming. Just in case, though, something happens where I can't stream, I will be recording our reactions. But if you do want to watch it live anyway, I'm pretty sure Adrian will also be streaming on his twitch.tv account. I'll put the link in the description. It's twitch.tv/depunked. That's my phone. Yeah, anyway, just want to let you guys know that. But now let's get to the big thing. I want to do some predictions. Not only am I predicting the winners for the nominees, I'm also going to give you the games I want to win. So I'm going to predict what I think they'll pick and what I want to win. Also, at the end of this video, I want to give a few predictions for things I think will get announced at the Game Awards. You know, they always do like the big game announcements and stuff. So I actually have way more than a few. I shouldn't say a few because there's a lot, but I'll try to get through it really quick. Anywho, I already wrote down all my predictions for this, so this shouldn't take too long. Let me move this real quick, move it up here. Alright, so we're on the website right here, as you can see. Here you go, if you move the mouse, it moves to, wow, such great programming. Oh, God. Oh, here's the voting. I actually never clicked this. I want to see who the jury is. There's going to be a lot of people, but I want to see all the website names if they have it. Alright, Easy Allies is number 2. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's ABC order, I think, right? Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. Is that it? Oh, wow. Is that really it? Easy Allies is one of them. I guess that makes sense because they're former game trailers. And, of course, Keeley was a big part of game trailers. So, I know they love The Last of Us. So, Last of Us is probably their pick. IGN, did they give it a 10 out of 10 The Last of Us? I don't know. Protocol. They don't even have their own picture. They have to use the Game Awards picture. It's weird. Yeah, okay. So that's the jury. That's actually way smaller than I thought it would be. But it's pretty much everybody I expected. I'm surprised there's more. I mean, there's not more, actually. Here's the UK, of course. No God is a Geek. That sucks. Global. Australia. Brazil. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot. I'm surprised there's not more U.S. Critics is really what I meant. Look at this. Japan. Look at that. Hell yeah, man. There's a lot of people. So, oh, and esports. I guess that's for the just the esports categories. Which, by the way, I did predict those. We'll get to those. Anyway, let's start off with Game of the Year. Let's just get right out of the way. Okay, I have predictions here. All right. I got to explain this prediction. By the way, I did do me and a few other people. I forgot who. It was me, Kyle, and Adrian, I think, right? Or was it? I can't remember. Well, anyway, we did a predictions video a few weeks ago, but I said even in that predictions video that I probably want to do my own thing, like really close to the awards. It's very close to the awards. It's only a day away, so I was just like, you know what? Let me do my own thing. And I already pretty much forgot all my predictions for that one. So now these are probably going to be different than the predictions I already made. So whatever. I think we did predictions, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Anyway, I think we did. Right? Did we not? We did. No, we did predictions for the nominees. I don't think we did. Wait, did we? I don't know. Anyway, so I was thinking what could be Game of the Year. What could be Game of the Year? And of course, Last of Us Part 2, I think, is like at the head. Like really close. Like it's going to be like number 1. But I could see Hades taking it. That would be kind of cool. Hades winning. That'd be extraordinary. And I would love that one. Of course, I would also love if Doom Eternal won. I would actually love if Animal Crossing won. Even though I don't play it that much now, that would be really cool. And considering the year we had, I think that is technically the game of the year. That's the game people played this year that really just helped them get through this shit year. Final Fantasy VII Remake, again, I think that game, I really feel like Ori should have been in that place. But Final Fantasy VII Remake is great. I love the story, I love the characters. I did, but I don't know. But the one I kept going back to that made me think they could pick this one is Ghost of Tsushima. I keep thinking about that, especially since I think 2 days ago, Jeff Keighley announced that the audience award went to Ghost of Tsushima. So they had like a fan vote thing, because this isn't fan voted really. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima won that. So I was thinking, like, could it be Ghost of Tsushima? So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go crazy with my prediction, and I'm going to say Ghost of Tsushima. That's my official prediction for Game of the Year. I know that's ridiculous, because it's, you know, it's not Last of Us or Hades or anything else. But I'm going to say that because I think that's crazy enough to happen. Will I be surprised if it doesn't? No, definitely not. Really, my prediction really is Last of Us Part 2, but I just want to be different, you know, because I don't want to have the same exact predictions as everybody else. I'm going to say Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to say that. And if it happens, then cool. If it doesn't, then not surprising. But I'm going to say Ghost of Tsushima is going to win. But anyway, my want, though, is either Hades or Doom Eternal. I don't hate Last of Us like everybody else does, mainly because I haven't played it yet, so I don't even have an opinion on it. So gameplay-wise, Hades and Doom are amazing, but I might actually have to pick Hades just a little bit over Doom, because Hades also manages to tell a great story with great characters. Very, very memorable, very likable, great dialogue, great voice acting, just great all around, where Doom Eternal is great. The story is, I mean, the lore is really awesome in that game, don't get me wrong. And the story is great for what it is, which is Doomslayer go kill demon, Doomslayer kill demon, that's it. So I'm going to say either Hades or Doom Eternal are my want, but I guess if I had to pick one, Hades is my want. So there you go. Prediction, Ghost of Tsushima, want Doom, or Hades, I'm sorry. Prediction is Ghost of Tsushima. Wanted Hades. Whatever. Fuck it. Best game direction. This is the one I think will be The Last of Us 2. So I'm going to say for best game direction, The Last of Us Part 2 will take this one. But my want is Hades. Just because of how well put together that game is. That game, if you really look at it, is only a few levels. I mean, there's more than that. But it's like, it's a few worlds, I should say. But you keep playing it over and over again because it's randomly generated in ways that are fun all the time. And that combat is so good. And the story is so well done and so well put together. Whenever you lose, you get more of the story. You get a little reward for losing, pretty much, which is awesome. You get more dialogue. It's great. It's a great reward. And just the direction itself all together is perfect in that game. So that's my want. But I think The Last of Us 2 will win. Next, best narrative. This one's hard because I do think The Last of Us will take this one also, just because of how dark and edgy it is. So I'm going to say prediction is The Last of Us Part 2, and my want is Hades, but I could totally see there being an upset in Hades winning. I could totally see that. I could also see 13 Sentinels taking it, because I've heard that story is excellent, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of anime games in the past have kind of, or anime looking games, you know what I mean, have gotten the shaft. But who knows? I guess Ghost of Tsushima could win too. I mean, any of these can win, and wouldn't surprise me that much. But I think The Last of Us is a shoo-in, and I think the only other one that can really take it is Hades, just because of how well they represent that narrative. It's so well done. So my prediction is The Last of Us. My want is Hades once again. Best art direction. Now, best art direction is I think one of the only awards where I think the prediction is going to be the same thing as what I want, which is surprising. My prediction for this, I'm not going to read, obviously I'm not reading the awards out. You can see them. That's why I have this here, you know, so I don't need to read them, because then this video would be way longer if I had to read them. My prediction and my want is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I think that, I can never say wisps. Ori 2. I'm going to say Ori 2. Ori 2 is my pick, because I think that should have been Game of the Year nominee. The art design is absolutely phenomenal. I don't think it won the original game. I don't think it won that year. I could be wrong, but maybe it did. I think, was that the same year that Cuphead came out? No, I don't think so. I don't think it was. It was the same year as something else that won over Ori, and I remember I'm pretty sure Ori didn't win. I remember being upset about Ori not winning something. And I think it was art design. So, or art direction, excuse me. Yeah, I think this time it's going to win, but I could totally see Hades winning, and I would actually be okay with that. But my want is Ori for both predictions and, of course, want, like I said. Next is best score in music. This is hard because, man, let me tell you right now, I love the soundtrack, and all these, the only one I haven't played, though, is The Last of Us Part 2, and I can already tell you, I'd probably love the music in that game. So I could safely say I love the music in all these games because I'm sure the music in Part 2 is fantastic. This is so hard though because my prediction is Doom Eternal because that game really, when it comes to the music, it really adds to the gameplay. So does the music in Hades, do not get me wrong, but there is a lot of times where the Hades music doesn't really ramp up until there's like really harder sections, you know, like bosses and stuff, where Doom Eternal, every time there's enemies on screen, there's fucking music blaring, which is amazing. Even when there's nothing happening, the music kind of is like very subtle in the background, just like Hades, just like Hades. I just think Doom Eternal's music fits better gameplay-wise than Hades' music, you know what I mean? Hades' music is amazing. I would love if that won too, don't get me wrong. I just think Doom Eternal is going to get really shafted this year. I mean, it got nominated for Game of the Year, which is great. I just don't think it's going to win a lot of other things, so I kind of wanted to win some stuff. So I'm going to say prediction is Doom Eternal. My want is really anything, but I'll say Doom is my want. Final Fantasy VII, I love that soundtrack so much. I still listen to it randomly. That's a want. Hades is a want, and Ori is a want. So every one of them besides Last of Us is a want. That's only because I haven't played Last of Us yet. Best audio design. Okay. All right. So this one, I'm picking that they're going to choose Ghost of Tsushima for audio design. Now, I'm sure Last of Us Part 2 will win this one, just because of, you know, how much detail Naughty Dog puts in their world. But I think when it comes to everything, especially the sound design, but I think Ghost of Tsushima might take it just because of like I know it's gonna sound like not dumb. I mean, it's gonna sound like dumb, but just like the way like the world sounds, you know, just like the wind and the trees and the foliage everywhere. I think they really nailed it from the like 4 or 5 hours I played of it, which it was a lot of me exploring too. So I really, and I had it blaring on my TV. I wasn't doing like other things. A lot of games I play like podcasts and stuff while I'm playing the game. Like Hyrule Warriors, I played most of that game with a podcast on and turned it off whenever there was a cutscene. Because the music's great in that game, but I've heard it before, and I could still hear it with the podcast on. But that game, the few hours I played, I was just like, I'm engrossed. I think they're gonna pick that. I really do. If they don't pick it for Game of the Year, it has to win something. And I think this one is a shoo-in. My want though is Ghost of Tsushima. That's actually my want, but I would also be happy with Doom Eternal, because Doom Eternal, Jesus man, everything sounds great. The sound design in that game is amazing. All the guns sound great, all the demons, all the action, just it sounds amazing. The environment when you're in hell and stuff, it just sounds so good. It sounds so good. So yeah, there you go. Best audio design. My want is Ghost of Tsushima. My prediction is Ghost of Tsushima. My want is Ghost of Tsushima or Doom. Let me take a swig. Okay. Let's get to it. All right. Best performance. Prediction. I'm going to tell you right here. I think Ashley Johnson's going to win as Ellie. She didn't get. I'm not sure. Did she get nominated for the VGX for The Last of Us 1? Maybe. Did they even have a best performance? I think they did. I don't know who won that year. Maybe it was Troy Baker as Joel. I don't know. Oh no, it was probably Trevor. It was probably Stephen August Trevor. If they did have an award, which is perfectly fine. He was so good in that game. Anyway, I would not get upset about that. But yeah, I could see that. What I want though is Logan Cunningham, because he's nominated for Hades, the character Hades, but he voices like 6 or 7 characters in this game, and each character he voices sounds distinct. Like the narrator, there's times where you're talking to Hades as Zagreus, the main character, And he's doing his Hades voice, and then immediately after the narrator will come in and start talking, and you cannot tell it's the same guy. The same guy that does the narration and the guy that plays Hades, same person. Logan Cunningham. I think he deserves credit, and I'm sure Ashley Johnson's gonna get it, which is fine. I'm sure she's great. You know, I could see Laura Bailey getting it too. Which people will be really pissed. I get smell the quartering video from here if that wins. Oh man, he's gonna be pissed. But yeah. Wait, I need to crack my knucks. There you go. All right. You ever just need to crack your knucks? There you go. You heard that? I think that was bone breaking. That's fine. All right. Games for Impact. My wand is Logan Cunningham, and prediction is Ashley Johnson. All right, games for Impact. This one's gonna be hard because I haven't really played any of these games, so I didn't pick a want because it wouldn't be fair. But my prediction is Tell Me Why, just because of what it's actually about. So that's all I'm gonna say. Spiritfarer will be cool because I've been wanting to play that game for a long time. Same thing with Kentucky Route Zero, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Tell Me Why. Would a potential Spiritfarer upset? Because Spiritfarer I heard is the better game of those two. But Tell Me Why is actual Impact. And this game's for Impact, so especially since what it's about is so, perfect for nowadays. So I think that's going. All right, best ongoing game. Now, this one I really don't know. I made a prediction, but I don't know. It could be anything. It really could, because I don't play any of these games really. No Man's Sky we're gonna play soon because we're gonna do it for Games Gone By, which is our little monthly book club discussion thing about video games. We're gonna play that for next month. But Apex Legends I played the most, I think, out of all these other games, I would say, and even that, not very much. But my prediction is Apex Legends because I'm assuming it wasn't nominated last year. It might have been, even though it came out last year, so it's not exactly something. Best ongoing game for a game that came out the same year you're giving the award is a little weird. But yeah, I'm gonna say my prediction is Apex Legends. My want is either Apex Legends or No Man's Sky. I think No Man's Sky is a great ongoing game, and I actually hope that's the winner because that'd be kind of cool because I think it deserves it considering how far it went. But Apex Legends, to be fair, was a great game when it first came out, and it just got better, So. And I mean, it's still extremely popular. I mean, really popular. Fortnite, you could say the same thing, but that's going to be popular anyway. They just keep putting Marvel characters in it. Apex Legends is a little bit more. It's a little bit more impressive because it's based on Titanfall, which was not very popular. It should have been, but it wasn't. It has no characters from other properties like Fortnite does. Call of Duty doesn't either, but it's also Call of Duty. You know what I mean? And sure, it was free to play, but it came out out of nowhere. It came out February last year, a week before it came out. It was announced. You know what I mean? So it was just it was crazy, and it became a huge thing. And it's still big. So I don't know. Anyway, that's my take. No Man's Sky. I don't know. I do want it to win, but whatever. I also want the other one to win. All right, best indie. I'm not even going to waste time here. I think it's going to be Hades. That's my prediction, and that's my want. I would love if something else won. I could see maybe Splunky 2 just winning because Hades is going to win other awards. You know what I mean? So it really could be anything here. The only thing I don't see winning is Carry On because I don't think Carry On is, amazing. I think it's good. I think it's fun. It wasn't fun enough for me to continue playing it. I know it's a 3-4 hour game, but I don't know. I got 2 hours in, and I was just yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to play anymore. But yeah, Hades. All these games are great. Fall Guys, I could see winning too. It'd be a little weird because it wouldn't be fair to all these other games. If Hades, obviously Hades is nominated for best game of the year. And none of these other games are nominated, so obviously that's the best of these games if it got nominated for Game of the Year and none of these other ones did. But so it's not really fair for everything else, not Hades. But I could see them throwing a bone to Splunky 2 just because, Hades got nominated for everything else. I don't know. I could see that, but I'm gonna say Hades for both. Prediction and want. Best mobile game. I don't play any of these, so I just said prediction Among Us. It could be anything else. It could be Genshin Impact, actually. I put both of those. Yeah, I could see Genshin Impact because it's such a huge game right now still. People, whenever they add a new character, people make it that character trending on Twitter. I mean, obviously it's big. So, yeah, Among Us, I can see that winning. I can see that winning. I don't really care, honestly. Best community support, I'll just get through this quick. Prediction is Apex Legends. My want is No Man's Sky, just because we've talked about it, so there you go. Best VR. Sorry, let me go down. Best VR game. This is the Half-Life Alyx Award. That's my prediction. I played Dreams and Star Wars Squadrons and Saints and Sinners, but I never played Dreams or Star Wars in VR. And Saints and Sinners I only played about an hour of, so I really can't give you a want here. But it's going to be Half-Life Alyx. There's no point. And I kind of want that one to win anyway, because it kind of got shafted in Game of the Year, I think. Innovation and accessibility. I actually predicted and want The Last of Us 2 to win this one because I saw The Last of Us 2's accessibility features, and it's very thorough and very well done. And to make that game more accessible for people that can't play games normally, like, you know, dumbasses like us, that's pretty good. I'm an idiot. Best action game. I would like to say the Doom Eternal Award, but I don't know. I really don't. All right, I predicted they're going to pick Doom Eternal, but my want is either Doom or Hades. Yeah, I'm going to say Doom or Hades a lot in this, by the way. I already have. So, it's just one of those things where it could be either. It really could. It could be either. I don't know. And I don't know, bro. I really don't. I don't know. It could be either of them. And you know what? It'd be okay with me, but I want Doom Eternal to win because I know Hades is going to win a couple other awards. Where Doom Eternal, I'm still not sure if the ones I predicted Doom will win will even win. Because it's hard. I don't know. Do people love Doom Eternal anymore? They should. I feel like some people just didn't like it because it was hard. Yeah, like I swear I feel that way. Like a lot of people are just like, they changed too much about Doom 2016. I don't like it. At first, I didn't really care for it, but then I got into it. You know, I didn't give up on the game. I waited for fucking 2 years for that game. I ain't gonna give up on it, and I kept playing it, and I fucking loved it. I love it. I really do. And I don't know if I can go back to Doom 2016 now because of how different it is. Dude, that grapple hook with the shotgun? Are you fucking kidding me? That's like the best thing ever. Grapple someone with the super shotgun and come in. You're just like zzz, like Batman with a fucking shotgun and blow away the cocodemon. It's great. There's a cocodemon right here. Fuck that guy. Here, I'll kill his ass right here. There you go. He's dead. Anyway, Doom Eternal. I'm going to pick that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Hades won. And I'm not going to be upset. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Half-Life Alyx wins this one too. Just because it's in VR. And it's like the best use of VR ever of all time. And the action is great because it's very tense because you're in the action. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to say Doom. Action Adventure. I predicted Last of Us. I think Last of Us is going to win this one. I wouldn't be surprised if Ghost of Tsushima won, but I picked Last of Us. But my want from all these games, I'm glad Star Wars Jedi got nominated, but it's not that one, is Ori. I loved Ori. I think Ori has great combat. Like, it's actually way better than the original Ori, which I never actually finished the original Ori. I got really far, but I never finished it. This game, I 100%ed. I was like, because the gameplay was so good this time. It wasn't just mashing the button and sending orbs and shit. Now you have like hammers and lightsaber things. It's really good. It's great. It's great. Upgrade system's great. It's great. It's great. And as an adventure, I think it's the best of all these games from what I played. I've only played, well, I played all of these except Last of Us, but I only played a few hours of Ghost of Tsushima and a few hours of Assassin's Creed. So, to be fair. So that's my prediction. Last of Us is going to win that one, but Ori should win, in my opinion. All right, role-playing. This one's easy for me because... All right, maybe it's not that easy. I wrote down that Yakuza will win this one because it got great reviews, but I wouldn't be surprised if Final Fantasy, Genshin Impact, or Persona 5 win this one. Honestly, I would not be surprised because those games... let me just comb my hair. Get my hair did. Yeah, got that weird-ass lip that pops out like that. What was I saying? Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royal. I wouldn't be surprised if any of those won. I think Royal might not win just because it's kind of like an add-on. You know what I mean? But to be fair, a game coming up soon I picked to win that is an add-on, which will make sense in a second when we get to it. It's the next category, by the way. Best role-playing game is hard. I predicted they would pick Yakuza, and I think it would be a really big thing if that happened, because Yakuza I don't think really has won anything in the past. And it would be like, whoa, the first time they did a role-playing thing and it won. Because I don't think, when it comes to right down to it, Final Fantasy VII Remake is more of an action game. It has role-playing elements, don't get me wrong, but that stuff is minute compared to the actual just action, you know what I mean? Same thing with Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is pretty much, I mean, it's Breath of the Wild. No doubt about it. It's a complete ripoff, just like that Immortals is. But it's a great ripoff. And it has the RPG elements thrown in there. So actually, it's less of a ripoff than Immortals, because Immortals, Jesus, it's some shit in that game. I'm like, wow, you didn't even care. You didn't even care. You didn't care. You really didn't. But yeah, Genshin Impact for my play it is a lot of fun. I'm like 4 or 5 hours in, which is not much, I know, but it's a lot of fun. So it's hard, but I'm going to say Yakuza, and to be honest, my want is Yakuza, even though I haven't played it yet. That'd be cool. But I would be totally down with anything else. Even Wasteland 3, I'd be like, all right, cool, I heard Wasteland 3 is great. Good for it. I'm glad that series is still going. All right. I'm just going to say my prediction is Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, even though, yes, I know that is an update. Even though I thought originally it was Aftermath. It didn't say Aftermath? Am I wrong? Okay. I guess, I mean, it says Ultimate now, but I thought maybe they fucked up and put Aftermath. I don't know. Anyway, when they meant to put Ultimate. But the reason why I picked that is because it did not win last year. And I think that's not fair, because last year Smash Bros. Won, which is a great game, don't get me wrong, but that game came out in 2018. That was not a 2019 game. And Mortal Kombat 11 came out in 2019, and that was easily, of the other nominees, the best game of that year for fighting games. In my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm sure someone's going to say, no, Jump Force is better, or something. Which, first of all, I was going to say smack, but I punched. Because that's wrong. That is the wrongest thing I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, I'm sure there was something else people loved. Me personally, I love Mortal Kombat 11. I think it's one of the best fighting games out there. I'm gonna pick it because it didn't win last year, and to be honest, it's kind of a weak year. I mean, Final Fantasy, Street Fighter 5, Champion Edition. That's an extra thing. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. That's a new thing. I could see that winning, or Under Night and Birth. One Punch Man is a joke. I don't even know why the hell that's there. But I'm going to say my want and prediction is Mortal Kombat 11. I would not, again, be surprised if Grand Blue Fantasy Versus wins, because I did hear that was a good game. So, yeah. Best family. Okay, let's get through these ones quick. All right, my prediction was Animal Crossing. My want is Animal Crossing or Fall Guys. I don't think Crash Bandicoot should be here, because that is definitely, in my opinion, not a family game. Unless you want to hate the game as a family. Like, fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I know, right, little Timmy? Piece of shit game, right? Yeah, fuck this game. I keep dying. It sucks. You know, unless you want that. If you want that, then I guess it is a good family game, I guess. But I could see either Fall Guys or Assassin's Creed. I put AC in my notes here. That's why I said Assassin's Creed. Animal Crossing winning. But I'm going to predict Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing's going to win. All right, next. Best sim strategy. Originally, I said that's going to be the Crusader Kings 3 award, but then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Actually, Flight Simulator. That was such a huge thing. I could see that winning for sure. That's the only sim in here also, so that's another reason why I think it's going to win. This one's really hard. I wrote down Flight Simulator, though, because of just how groundbreaking it was, but I did hear Crusader Kings 3 is like one of the best games of last year. I say last year, as if it's not still 2020, but whatever. I'm already in the future, guys. So I'm going to say Flight Sim and leave it there. I haven't played any of these, so I can't really predict. My want or whatever. All right, this is quick. I'm just going to get through this real quick. My prediction is Pro Skater. My want is Pro Skater. That's the only game I played. I heard F1 2020 is great, though, so if that did win, I wouldn't be that surprised. But I think Pro Skater should win. It's one of the best remakes ever made. Blah, blah, blah. All right, best multiplayer. Best multiplayer, honestly, I think originally I picked Fall Guys, but I'm thinking about it again this year, because I think we did predictions. I feel like I picked Fall Guys. I'm going to say Animal Crossing. Honestly, I think Animal Crossing will win this one just because of how amazing it is to just like go to a friend's place and just like explore their village. I need to get back into this game. I really do. I want to make, it's just every time I go back to it, I'm just thinking like, oh, what will I do with my village now? And I just have no ideas. You know what I mean? Like no ideas. I'm like, well, all right, fuck it. And I just never play it again. Like every time I try to get back to it, I'm just like, ooh, what am I gonna do now? And then I'm like, ooh, I guess nothing because I can't think of anything. Bye. You know, it's actually annoying because I can never think of anything. But yeah, great game, really fun multiplayer too. Just the couple times I've played it, I went to just like random people's places too, which is really cool. Not random people, just people like on my friends list. I'm like, all right, I'll go. They have it open, I guess. Oh, cool. You know, it's like cool, but just looking at people's villages and stuff. I'm going to say that's going to win. My want is either that or Fall Guys, but I could see Among Us winning, of course, or Valorant, or any of these, really, honestly. I don't know. I'm going to pick out Animal Crossing. All right, these are going to be the quick ones because I really don't know any of these people. I don't know any of these esports. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. So real quick, my prediction is Alana Pierce. I think she's huge now, so I think she's going to win. I could see Tim the Tatman, though. His Fall Guys Retribution was really fun to watch. Best debut game, I'm going to say Phasmophobia because it's I mean, it might not be huge right now, but it was pretty big and I heard it's a fun game. So it's glitchy, but I heard it's fun. Best esports, what is this? Best esports what? Athlete? Shotzi. I picked Shotzi only because my rule is I don't know any of these people, but I'm going to pick the funniest or coolest name, and I think Shotzi was pretty cool. So Shotzi, even though I will admit Showmaker's pretty good, but Shotzi's good. Best esports coach, I picked Krusty because that was a funny name to me. Rambo, I almost picked because it's cool, Rambo, but Krusty, I just like Krusty. And look at his face, doesn't he look crusty? In a good way though. Oh, Sonic is good too. I didn't realize that. And I didn't even see Sonic as a name. I think I picked Sonic in the past. So anyway, there you go. I didn't know which one to pick of these, honestly, so I just said screw it, and I picked the second CSGO one. So this one, the IEM Katowice 2020. I just picked that. Best esports game, Valorant. I picked that because it's new, I guess. I don't know. It's probably going to be Counter-Strike or League of Legends or something. I just picked Valorant. Best esports host, I picked Golden Boy because I think I pick him pretty much every year. Best esports team, San Francisco Shock, because I wanted to give some Overwatch love, and that's it. We're done. There you go. Wow, I actually went by really quick. Because I was writing this down yesterday, and I was like, damn, there's so many esports things. And I got through it in like not even 2 minutes in the predictions, so that was good. All right, so there you go. That's my predictions. Just real quick, I'm going to read off my list here. Just real quick. Game of the year, my prediction, Ghost of Tsushima, want, Hades, or Doom. Best game direction, Last of Us 2, but my want is Hades. Best narrative, The Last of Us 2, my want is Hades. Best art direction, Ori, and I want Ori or Hades. Best score, Doom Eternal or Final Fantasy VII is my want. Best audio design, Ghost of Tsushima, and my want is Ghost of Tsushima or Doom. Best performance, Ashley Johnson, but my want is Logan Cunningham. Games for Impact, I predicted Tell Me Why. I didn't have a want for that one. Best ongoing, that's my phone. Best ongoing, Apex Legends. My want is No Man's Sky. Best indie is Hades for both, prediction and want. Best mobile is Among Us. Didn't have a want for that one. Best community support, Apex Legends, and my want is No Man's Sky. Best VR is Half-Life Alyx. Innovation and accessibility is Last of Us Part 2 for my predictions and my want. Best action is Doom, and my want is Doom or Hades. Like I said, a lot of Doom or Hades in this one. Best action adventure, Last of Us Part 2, but my want is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ori 2. Best role-playing game is Yakuza, or Final Fantasy VII would be my want. Best fighting game is Mortal Kombat 11 for both prediction and want. Best family, Animal Crossing, or Fall Guys for want and predictions, honestly. But my prediction is Animal Crossing, but I'd be okay with either. Best sim strategy, my prediction was Flight Sim. I didn't have a want for that one. Best sports is Pro Skater 1 and 2 for prediction and want. Best multiplayer is Animal Crossing or Fall Guys is my want. Content creator, Elena Pierce. Best debut, Phasmophobia. Best esports prediction, Shotzi. Best esports coach, Krusty. Krusty and Shotzi work perfectly together. They should. Are they on the same team? Is he his coach? I don't know. I didn't realize what games they were. Whatever. I don't care. Prediction is the Counter-Strike Global Offensive second one. IEM. I'll just say IEM. Best esports game, Valorant. Best esports host, Golden Boy, and best esports team, San Francisco Shock. Just because I want to give Overwatch a little bit of love. And that's it. There goes my predictions, but I'm not done because I want to predict some, just a few. No, I have a lot. Maybe I should I'm just going to read these out, okay? I'm going to put a timestamp here. So, welcome to my predictions for the announcements. The big announcements for, here, I'm just writing a timestamp so I can put it in the thing and I don't forget later. All right, so here are my predictions for what will get announced at the Game Awards. I want to get through this really quick because this is already a 35-minute video. All right, so here are my predictions for the world premieres at the Game Awards. I think they're going to give us another look at The Wolf Among Us 2. It was shown last year. Release date, maybe. I'd say sometime mid next year, maybe. And I think it'll come out as one full game. I don't think it's going to be episodic, but who knows. New fighting game. I wrote this down because I just have a feeling there's going to be something fighting related here. You know, like a new fighting game. They had Mortal Kombat 11 a couple years ago, so I'm just like, maybe. I was thinking maybe a new Marvel vs. Capcom game. That'd be kind of cool. I know Capcom's thing leaked. Please do not spoil it in the comments. I'm not even going to look at the comments. Honestly, because I just mentioned that. Please do not spoil anything. But, yeah, I'm going to say maybe a new Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know. New Smash character will be revealed. I know there's rumors about Sora, but I'm still hoping for Doomslayer. That would be amazing. I think Elden Ring is going to be there. That's the new From Software game. I think it's already pretty much not confirmed, but I need a swig. Hold on. I don't think it's confirmed, but I think it's going to have some sort of a showing there. I'm pretty sure. I think it's even going to be one of the last things they show is like some gameplay for that game. All right, this one is a little weird, but it wouldn't be the first time one of these shows had like movie stuff in it. I'm gonna say they're gonna show a teaser for that Uncharted movie. It just stopped. It just got done filming like a few weeks ago, so I could see them showing like maybe even behind the scenes thing, like like Andrew. I was gonna say Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, because he's another Spider-Man. Tom Holland and maybe Mark Wahlberg as the world's worst Sully, talking about. I'll give him a chance. It might be good. You never know. Talking about the game and the movie and stuff, and maybe showing some footage, some test footage. I don't know. They're going to show more Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. They're probably going to show a release date because it's supposed to come out early next year. I'm going to guess March, sometime in March, but I could see February, like late in February. The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer will finally rear its little head, and I also think they're going to show a PS5 update, and I think it's going to be maybe a shadow drop. I think that's probably a bad idea considering Cyberpunk is coming out tomorrow, so maybe not a shadow drop, but I could see that happening in like the next week or so, like a PS5 update for that game. Maybe early next year too, the multiplayer. I could see that too. But yeah, the multiplayer we already know is coming, so that'd be amazing. I think they're going to show a teaser for more Doom Eternal DLC because the part 2 of the Ancient Gods is coming. And I think they're going to show a teaser for that and say the release date will probably be like in February. I can even see it being in March to coincide with the 1-year anniversary of the game. Here's my big prediction. These are two of my big predictions, actually. I would love if both of these happened. I mean, it's not going to happen, but I'm going to say it just in case it does happen, and then people could say like, oh, Gore, you were right. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm always right. I'm going to say there's been rumors about a new Silent Hill game. I could see them teasing it. That'd be cool. I mean, I don't think the Game Awards ever had like a huge announcement like that. I'm sure they had, but I don't know. Like a new Mortal Kombat's great, and like Joker and Smash and some of the other big announcements are big, but this is like huge, I think, because Silent Hill, like, dude, we haven't had a good Silent Hill game in 17 years. That's not true. I like the Origins. I did like 4, and I love Shattered Memories actually, but that's not what people consider Silent Hill. Some people don't consider that Silent Hill. I would love if that happened. But one thing I really want is that new Bioshock. There's actually a news article today talking about the new Bioshock having like dialogue options and stuff, which is not exactly what I want from Bioshock, but whatever. It won't ruin the game, I don't think. So please. Oh, I want that so bad. You don't know how bad I want that. So I want to see a new Bioshock there. I think they're going to show more Resident Evil 8 stuff. They're probably going to show some new stuff for Game Pass. Microsoft will. Also, I know Joseph Ferris, or Yosef, I think it's Yosef. Yosef Ferris is going to be at the Game Awards, and he's going to show off that new game he showed off at the EA thing. It Takes Two. Of course, Joseph Ferris is the guy that said "fuck the Oscars," which is amazing. I love it. We did a reaction for that, by the way. Go check it out. Yeah, it was amazing. So there you go. Those are all my predictions, just real quick. Just wanted to dump them out real quick. That was actually pretty quick. It was like 5 minutes. There you go. I got through like 12 things. Oh no, I didn't really count them. But there you go. That is all my predictions for what they're going to show. I know there's other things they already confirmed will show. Like I think that Hood game, that Robin Hood game will be there. I think there's a few other things that they announced that I just didn't add to the list because they already confirmed them. Call of Duty Season 1 will be there and stuff like that. So I didn't add those. But yeah. Hell yeah. So there you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.